I was driving home, I was going through down the highway, and there was construction sites that were all flooded. Tow trucks were underwater, parking lots were flooded, and businesses were all flooded. And the Rhode Island Warwick Mall, the whole parking lot in the mall was flooded.
Climate change affects natural disasters by essentially making what would be a normal atmospheric event often more extreme. So instead of having snowstorms that would be a foot, we're expecting that snowstorms are going to get bigger, that rainstorms are going to get bigger, that hurricanes are going to become more intense, and most of that is going to be due to the heating of the ocean that is coming from temperature increases in the atmosphere. The problem is you can't predict earthquakes and things like that very well, so they're always going on. The plates of the continents have been moving ever since this planet was formed, and these kind of volcanic eruptions have constantly happened, and they're going to continue to happen. In Rhode Island, when they talk about, with the blizzard of 1978, which is one of the classic natural disasters, which could never really happen again, because we had the weather forecasting which would have allowed us to see that coming, which they did not have in 1978. To this day, Rhode Islanders still, every time there's the possibility of a snowstorm, go and buy bread and milk at the store, because they lived through that and they couldn't get to the store for days afterwards. They couldn't move. And so there's sort of an ingrained response to those kind of disasters.
We can stop a lot of the things that we believe are causing some of the problems. We can try and reverse things. But nature does not go in a smooth, linear continuity. It moves in step fashion. In other words, it goes along to a certain point, and when you cross a threshold, then it takes a large step quickly. And many, many times you can't reverse that. We're going to see a lot more severe weather patterns, and we're going to see a lot of weather that was not indigenous to this area. I would hope that people start taking seriously, because at this point, we're not talking about lots and lots of time. We don't have any other planet we can go to quickly, and it's going to affect us. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see, because there's still changes going on, and it just depends on the rate and what people do, people meaning countries, and what we all do. If we really get serious about it and put our health and our life and everything ahead of just plain pure profit, that might make a difference. But at this point, you still see tremendous resistance to doing much of anything that's meaningful.